This is all we can see from our balcony this morning. The dodgy clouds. It's already rained a bit, looking at that. But this is Lisbon all the way around. Or maybe another city, I don't know. It goes off a long way around this dock, around this boat. Hey, welcome to the vlog. It's wet. It is day 11, 12. It's a Wednesday. Second Wednesday, so yeah, it would be day 12. We've got 2 more sea days to go after this. It's only just docked, I believe, in a bit. I only have like 35 to 40 minutes to actually have my breakfast before I'm meant to leave, so we'll see you guys on the excursion if it's not too wet. This is the view from the other side of the window. Being a capital, it's so much closer to the port. There's the car park, and there it all is. Valencia was quite a lot of just port before we actually got to the city bit. So much history, so much scarring, look at that. Be out there in a bit.
It's traditional pavement and you love it. This one here, the wavy one, was the second time we did it. Quite good, right? In front of you, Queen married the second theatre, and this is our biggest national theatre. This queen, she married the first time with her uncle when she was 8. Then the uncle was not obeying the rules of the country, so the marriage was dissolved, and she married the second time with 9 years old with a French guy that dies 3 weeks later. So by the age of 9, she was divorced and a widow. Then she went to France and to Germany to have a life while the civil war was happening in Portugal. When she came back at 16, she married a third time with the German king and started to have babies. At the age of 33, she died, giving birth to her 11th son. Even so, she is known as Queen Mary II, the educator, and she loved literature, arts, and theatre. So it was her herself that ordered to build that theatre on top of the ruins of the Palace of the Inquisition. So as you can see, we are moving forward. Baby steps, but forward. Also, you're going to see King Peter IV, allegedly, they say. This is called King Peter IV Square, so that man should be that man as well. Topic if it could change his man's life. And on the side, it's written in Portuguese, but they are the lists of reforms that he did as Prime Minister. He eventually became that, the very man of the king. So he was not king, but almost. You know, our king got very, very sick in his head after the earthquake. He had claustrophobia, pathologic claustrophobia, so much that he never could enter a building made of stone. This is true, okay? This one you don't have to check because I'll save you the journey to Google. He asked the people to do a palace made of wood so he could live there, and he lived there until the day he died. So I call him the piggy king, because of the story of the 3 little piggies, you know? Okay, so here you have the agricultural reforms represented, on the back the educational reforms, on the other side the industry reforms. This green woman sitting down, she's the goddess, the Roman goddess of wisdom. She is called Minerva, and behind her is the portico of the University of Coimbra. That was our first university city made by him. And on the back you have, I'm sorry, it's on your back, you can see on your left side, King Edward VII Park. And this king was yours. You know that Portugal and England, we have the most ancient alliance in the world. We have never been at war with each other since the 12th century. So even with the Brexit, we are fine with it. So you just solve your things, we wait. Don't worry. So the thing is that this king came here to reinforce that alliance, and he saw that we didn't have a park worthy of a capital. So he bought the area, made a park, and offered it to us. So that's why still, and it will have his name. So what we call the wobbling downtown, that is the city rebuilt it, begins with the king on Commerce Square, that I will show you when we get there again, and it ends here with the prime minister looking proudly at his own work.
Saw the police turn up, I thought the guide had finally been caught.
It's true, she's as mad as a box of cats.
She's the most positively mad person ever.
Yep.
And I say the word positively because it's in a good way.
Look at that building. That's what I call ornate. That's the sort of thing you build a cathedral in Civ or something. It's sort of graphic they put up for it. If you zoom in on the city.
Are there any world wonders that actually were built in Portugal?
Do you know what? I don't think they were.
So evidently weren't that good then.
Oh, come on. You've seen the city. It's a thoroughly modern-ish sort of city. They do love their monuments, right?
They do.
Tons and tons of statues and monuments. And what have you?
This is our vehicle. When I say vehicle, well, you might find out
What's
later.
it called? What's it called, John? What's it called? It's
It
called
says Hippo Trip.
Hippo.
Wait, do that again. Hippo. It's done a lot more extravagantly on the bus.
I'm going to save it for the roundup tonight. But hey,
Hooray!
I will.
Let's go over there. Seagulls.
They're not daft. Surrounded by water and ducks. Love the parks too.
Yeah, Museo Clecao Bernardo.
It might be cultural because it says cultural there.
No, I would have thought they just completely changed the language and
Amazing
put
home.
poo on it instead. Shame you can't see quite through that. There's another museum type thing. Look at these tuk-tuks. Beautiful tuk-tuks in their own way. Surprised they had them around here actually. Shame about the weather though. Boy. There are certain trees that are purple in the summer, apparently very beautiful, but it's obviously not at that point yet. We'll see you guys back on the bus, probably.
It was built on top of a beach, right? And the priests inside had custards. So imagine their lives, right? Custards inside the monastery and the beach at the door. And at the time I had already discovered Brazil. So all the nuns, they wear bikinis. So this was the beginning of the locomotion. Nowadays it is the most visited monument in the whole country. What do you think the answer is? Yes or no? Yeah, that's why we have the word aeronautic.
We're going in.
Going in.
We're through.
No.
I was not ready
Why
for
were you
that.
not pointing forward?
I was not ready for that.
Were you asleep? Were you to your cell phone, weren't you? You were playing a game, weren't you? Discoveries. And the only woman there, she's the second one from behind. Can you see her? She's kneeling down and praying. Queen Philippa of Lancaster. She was an English queen. Well, she was an English woman that became a Portuguese queen, actually. So she was married with our John the First, and they were so lucky, both of them, because they actually liked each other. So they had this beautiful love story always together, and the children they have meaning on our history. Is one of our most important families that we have in our royal history.
See what we can now first. Hello, boy.
Hello, child.
Are you enjoying this, boy?
Oh yes, particularly the bit where he went into the water.
Yeah, I think you do a great job of that.
Oh, I don't know. You caught the terror in most people's voices as they were dropped in.
Well, it's hard not to get that.
Especially when he guns the engine on the ramp as we're going in.
I guess that was the point.
Yeah.
Of what fun is, could or should be. It was considered one of the best albums in the world by the New York Times Magazine. Okay, I see in your faces that you are not hearing anything I say because of the waves. Aren't you on a ship? You don't feel the waves on your ship like this? So that's why I asked in the beginning, are you afraid of getting in the bus inside the river? Do not be afraid, please. This is a normal behavior on the ship. Thank you very much.
Just got a really big wave. Pisa Tower.
Okay, so the Pisa Tower is our maritime control tower. Controls all the ships that get in and out of the port of Lisbon, and it can control up to 2,000 at the same time. It's the second most advanced in Europe. The first one is in the port of Rotterdam in the Netherlands, and the inclination is due to the fact that the architect was in La Siesta chatting with Maximilian when he finished the drawing, so he had the same leaning as he had when he left the restaurant.
Some amphibious can get in but not out. This can get in and out. And we're getting out.
Sack full of cans.
We made it.
I know, we're still on the ramp. We're still on the ramp. Now we made it.
So welcome to land again. I ask you all to refasten your seatbelts because we are back on land. Thank you very much. Any of you never saw the Golden Gate eyes in the eyes? So you know, it's not so equal, but they are similar in the color as well, so people relate it a lot. But the Golden Gate is older, higher, longer, wider, redder, has a place to walk and cycle. Ours doesn't. But ours has a train underneath the road, and that's important. And you have an elevator if you want to see the view as well. Of Mexico, okay? On top you can see the castle, and you can see the King Ellen. Please tell me what is beneath the hooves of the horse. Snakes. The children of Ophiusa, the Serpent Queen. See? Now you know that my first story, maybe it was true. People say that is a way of representing the conflicts that existed during his kingdom.
Have a good view of the cruise ship right behind us. This is the back pool there, the family pool. You can see the pool on that ship too. So I have a good view of what's actually on there. I mean, that's in that building. It's cleared up finally, not raining. I'm on deck 17 now, showing you Porto from up here. Took quite a while to find the spot on the boat, but some of the bits we went round. My mother really likes those yellow buildings. The important building with the clock there. 4:30 we're meant to kick on. I don't know if that works, so soon not. Big on monuments and cathedrals. Big capital city. An arch through there. This is the adult only retreat area. You need a pass, a special pass from deck 16 spa to get into there. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, lots of trees. And you get to the adult only pool from here, which my mother showed you before. So, sun deck, just sit and sunbathe. You can do it on 19 as well. Pretty good deck, honestly, if you just want sun. It's just that other PO cruise. So many people watching us from their balconies. It's just this. There's so many people on their top deck. So many people from the other ship have gathered to just watch us leave. I don't know when they're leaving, but they're just watching us closely. Never seen that many people gathering on the top deck. Britannia, another P&O cruise. And they're partying over there. What is this cruise missing that that one doesn't have? Which one's better, Britannia or Azura? Let's look at the research. The non-San Francisco Bridge starts up about there.
It does look a bit like that, doesn't it?
Massive bridge. Is it big enough to fit our big cruise ship under it?
Is it tall?
Yes. I presume so, since we got through it before, so maybe the area at the top will snap off, perhaps.
We have to get a certain time of tide when the tide's so
No, because otherwise it might just bang against something. How are you doing, sleepyhead? Did you have a nap? Plane. Oh, and there, presumably that's where we were, somewhere down there. Maybe even further than that for the tower. We're not there yet. There we are.
There we are now.
Whoever's on deck 19, watch out. No people were harmed in the making of this film, we hope.
Train! Yay! Got train up!
Where is it? Oh, there it is. I didn't know the train went underneath the bridge. That's actually quite... That's
Really good.
We're going underneath the bridge.
trains right underneath it. A boat, a train, and cars. people on deck 19, I hope no one was there.
I hope nobody's jumping up and down on deck 19.
I was so excited that I broke the flip-flop.
Just loosen it. Okay, that's well judged, that. Oh, they're having a race.
Side to side.
Ow.
Fingers in the way.
That's not in the way.
Anyway, look at
Wow. I'm just glad he did it first when no one was awake to actually see it.
oh, there's that stone monument thing coming up.
We're at the end of the... We're at the end of the West Point and we're going for the ocean again. I don't see how any of you are paying attention to that. Mama, stop laughing at me!
Tag!
And that's what you get for laughing. Mum coughs. Don't say that. Don't! Stop laughing! Boat traffic as well. Mother started to laugh and she coughed. Be the last. Be the last time we see you until we get to the.
Why is this thing? Why?
Have you stopped laughing now?
You stop clicking.
Stop laughing! Stop laughing at our misfortune. You're supposed to love us.
Our misfortune.
Oh good, no one laughed at that. I think we're finally through it. Well, to sum up the day, Moon, it was bonkers. Truly bonkers. The weather, the fact that we were on the amphibious vehicle, to the tour guide, to the football match, Champions League, Manchester City, Tottenham, 4-3. I don't really know what to say about how the day went. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow's vlog. Whew.